Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, Davis-Wade Stadium, where they've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 19th-ranked team in the land, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Snares it outside. It's Harbor. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. The Gamecocks racing to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to throw on second down. He's got it inside the 25. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. He's going to bring it out from deep. And that's the end of the line for the return man, but still business to attend to. A penalty marker is down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going for it all. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Second down coming up. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
You know, as an offense, when you're trying to complete these tunnel screens, you're going to have to be able to negotiate some of these defenders near the line of scrimmage. They're all looking to swat it away. Good job by the defense there.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Finds a crease at the 20. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
We talk a lot about this at quarterback, right? Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. He wanted to throw that downfield. He just felt the pressure. He knew he had to get out of danger. He was able to do that, use his speed, go get north up the field for a first down. Well done.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires it incomplete. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Got a man, it's Hoyer. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you, running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Pocket starts to collapse. A and he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo.
That is the exact situation that every defense draws up. I want you in 3rd and long. I want you in a predictable passing situation. But I don't want you with that guy, because that guy can run around, scramble, buy time, make 3rd and long look like 3rd and short, and pick up a first down.
Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Still looking, on the move. He'll let one go down the right side. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. What a great play by the defense, and paying it off with the interception return.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've
just steamrolling his way through. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Fast motion from the offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Getting some heat. He's going to take off. Blasted as he lets it go. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. Offense gets set for second down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. On second down, looking to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Looking down the left side. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. His passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And the extra point is good. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And his throw is incomplete. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Got his man quickly. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Here we go with the run on 4th down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games.
And that ball is picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires on the move. And that one's incomplete.
This really has been a Jekyll and Hyde story for this quarterback. His last game out, he completed over 80% of his throws, but things just not going his way in this one. You've got to give the defense a ton of credit.
The play-action fake. The throw. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Mississippi State right back to the line. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Throws to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
And listen, the defense.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Touch pass on the run. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, South Carolina 14, Mississippi State.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. Line is set on 3rd down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Might be looking to run. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
These QBs that can scramble and buy time, you just got to have a lot of energy. I mean, you got to keep chasing, keep chasing. Sometimes you run upfield, you got to retrace your steps. QB won that battle, and now you got another chance, 1st and goal. Get your mind right. Let's hold them to a field goal.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! What a catch and run for 6. Getting set for the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Out of the gun, the inside give. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Catch inside the 25. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, South Carolina. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Baylor has the lead right now, but even though we've heard sick 'em a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside McLean Stadium. They're up by 7 over Arizona. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
He's got his man. At the 40, there he goes. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. They're going to throw it again. Quarterback now breaking the field. He's got an open man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Mississippi State going up-tempo. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Ready to try the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. He's got great speed. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like...
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Defense not showing press coverage. That's caught. It's Harbor. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Quarterback extends the play. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
And a quick shuffle pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Wide open, he makes the catch. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a short thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. And he missed it. No good. And here in the third quarter, it is still a tie ball game. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. but then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
The speed of these quarterbacks have just gotten insane. Week in and week out, you're facing so many guys that can just pick them up and put them down and chew up 15 yards like it's nothing.
And they can make the throws, too. We call them dual threats, but really you have to be able to do both in this era of football.
Yeah, and it used to be one or the other. You had a guy that could really, really run. You had a guy that could throw. Now they're all packaged into one, and it's just, man, it's a headache.
Trying to get to him. This time it's complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, man. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Now, listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
On the run, fires downfield. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Mississippi State right back to the line. The give on 4th down. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. They're bringing heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Nebraska is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Tommy Frazier, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by just 4 to Penn State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keep going for the big play. And the ball is intercepted. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man downfield. At midfield, he's got room. Nothing but green ahead. Running inside the 20. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He'll throw it. He makes a grab. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Motion from the offense. He wants to throw it. Just a little off. Incomplete. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll try to power it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Mississippi State going up tempo. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And you've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity for the offense. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Takes the handoff. It's Howell. He's loose at the 15. He's off to the races. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And this is hauled in at the 20-yard line. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. After that latest answer, tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Mississippi State right back to the line. Looking for a crease, it's Hoyer. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
The offense will stay out there to go for it on 4th down again. They're 3 for 4 so far in this one. Quarterback checking off.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after 3, the game is tied.
A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. finds his man, and they convert. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Fires to the wideout. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do. But over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
On third down, going up top. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to fire to the left. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. They're trying to get to him. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for him.
Second down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D-lineman have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Russell. On the move at the 30. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
These corners going to give these receivers some space. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful in making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
This could be the biggest play of the game so far. Third down and 2. And the Gamecocks get it past the sticks.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
With the catch, it's Caldwell. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Number 82. Catches score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Nebraska is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Tom Osborne, this has not been a blowout today in Lincoln. They're up by 4 over Penn State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll throw it on first down. The sure hands, it's Burns. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Bulldogs want to crank the tempo. He's looking for an open man on second down. Moving away from pressure. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. To the air on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. It's complete. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
Picked off. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, South Carolina. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
South Carolina, 42. Mississippi State, 28.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they...
Timeout.
Same page.
South Carolina.